What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Harrison, and I'm back with a video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to take off this line from this old fishing reel and put new line on. Let's see what I got here for our new line in case you guys wanted to put the same stuff on yours. Trilene 12 pound is what we're going to be putting on this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're going to take it off, and everything you're going to need to do this fast and smoothly is you're going to need a drill, a pencil, your line chucked up. Now, this is very key how you chuck it up. Now, if you see it in the vise, put it this way so you can, and I'll show you why later. And you're going to need your line, and yeah. Reason why I'm using a pencil is because you're going fishing, and let's say you want to take some stuff to draw or jot down some stuff. You got a pencil right with you, and it's got line on it, but you can always still use the pencil. So we're going to chuck up the pencil. Doesn't need to be super tight in the chuck. You're not doing a whole lot. We're just showing you how to, in real time, how to do this. So you're going to take this line. Now, some key things I should know. This has a dual action swivel. We're going to turn that to the on so it doesn't swivel backwards. And this has a tensioner ratchet. We're going to make it kind of loose for this. You're going to need it kind of loose. You don't want the tensioner super tight. You don't want it super loose either. You just want it to where you need hardly any effort, but still some effort to pull the line out. And then at this point, we're going to go forward on the drill. Pull a tiny bit of line off. We're going to wrap it around the pencil until it grabs. And then we're just going to do this until we're out of line. As you can see, I'm going back and forth, back and forth. I'm going back and forth, so that then the line doesn't get clumped up in one area. And so it'll be easier to take it off later if we want to use it again for anything. Okay, looks like we're almost to the end. Yep, we're getting close to the end. Yep, we're close to the end. Okay, now what I like to do normally is tie my line on, so then if I get directly to the end of my line and I caught a fish, I don't lose it. Whoops, sorry about that, YouTube. Sorry. So, one thing I forgot to mention is you're going to want a knife or something if you tie your line on to cut the line off the reel with. Forgot to mention that. And see, there you have it. Didn't take too long. We got the line off. That's what some people dread, is getting the line off. And I know. I used to dread it too until I figured this whole trick out. Now that we got that, we can set this aside in our tackle box for later in case we need it for some reason. I don't know why we would. But just in case we do later, we can set it aside. Oh, and I like to put a piece of duct tape on the end to hold the line in place so it doesn't unravel in the box. Any kind of tape will work. Scotch tape, painter's tape, any kind of tape will work. Okay, now this one's going to be a little tricky because it's putting it on is the tricky part. Let's see if I can do this. I've done it a bunch of times. It's just tricky doing it. Sometimes it's better to have some help. Sometimes it's not. It depends on the type of person and whatnot. I'm just going to tie a knot on the end of this real quick. Doesn't have to be super tight. I just tie the knot so that then if the reel gets to the end, you catch the fish. Because that's what matters, is catching the fish. That's why I tie the line on. Oh man, let me get this. I can do this. It takes me a second every time. Takes me a second every time to do this. Alright, there she blows. We tied her on. Now, it's key that on an open face reel like this, you have it under the line guide. You need to have it under the line guide, or it'll never work. It'll never work if you don't have it under the line guide. Now you're going to have to help it around the first time or two. Put it on super loose so you can get it super tight. Now, we're not going to put a crap ton of line on this because this ain't a huge reel. Now what I'm going to do is with my flip you off finger and my thumb finger, I'm going to hold the reel kind of loose so it can spin in my hand. And I'm going to go ham at turning this. I'm just going to go ham. And at this point, you can tighten this if you really want it tightened. Sometimes I like it tighter because I might put just a little too much pressure on it. But you just go ham for a second. You just go ham. You don't want to put way too much line, but you don't want not enough. Because if you don't have enough, you can't cast it out very far, and if a fish catches it, it'll come to the end of your line real quick and snap the line and probably break it. Yeah, I've had some 12-pound fish break this line. Doesn't normally... 12 pounds doesn't mean 12-pound fish. 12 pounds means that's how much weight can be on it when you snap the line. It takes 12 pounds of force to snap the line. Okay, we got a whole lot of a line on here. We're getting closer to the end. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. Almost there to the point where we can stop. At this point, you could cast out pretty far and catch yourself a pretty big fish. Okay, I'm going to stop soon. I'm going to go a little more. See, this reel's not super big, so I don't want to put super mundo amounts. And I'm going to stop soon. Let's stop there. And in a later video, I'll show you guys at one of my favorite fishing spots how to hook the line. How to put a hook on the line. I'll show you that at my favorite fishing hole in town later on in the video, down the road. Now that's how you put the line on your reel. Now I prefer this line to any other line that I've used. And there you have it. Open face reel relining. Putting new line on an open face reel. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you do want to stay up to date, then hit that bell notification and let all notifications ring. And if you have any comments about what I did, or any comments about where's a good place to pick up an open face reel, or whether or not you should get open face or closed face, put them in the comments section.